Hello there.
Hello there.
General Kenobi.
My name is Madison Grace, and welcome back to my channel. I am a musician, singer, songwriter, writer, actor. Anyway, today I wanted to look at some more music from Rosé. I'm weary of saying I'm a big fan of anything especially related to K-pop simply because the fandoms are crazy. I don't want to say I'm a fan and people are like, name 12 songs from this era, and I'm like, I couldn't. But I am a casual enjoyer of lots of K-pop music. I think I could name probably like 3 or 4 bands. But that's not to say I don't listen. I'm just not very good about being a big fan of something and diving so deep. The only band I've ever dove super deep into was the Beatles. But I'm excited to hear some more solo stuff from Rosé. I believe she was a member of BlackPink. I really liked BlackPink. I also like another band called G-Idol, and yeah, that's as far as my knowledge goes with K-pop. I mean, everybody knows BTS. Anyway, I guess we can just get into it. I have a lot of requests, especially songs by Rosé. A lot of people want me to do some more, so I'm gonna do that. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure our volume is all the way up, and
tell me that I'm special. Tell me I look pretty. Tell me I'm a little angel, sweet out of your city.
okay, first of all, I love her. She's so cute. Oh, she's so freaking adorable, incredibly talented. I might be making a little bit more frequent stops too.
Say what I'm dying to hear, 'cause I'm dying to hear you. Tell me I'm that new thing. Tell me that I'm relevant. Tell me that I got a big heart and back it up with evidence. I need it.
Okay, I liked that rhyme with relevance and evidence. That was good.
And I don't know why. This late night, isn't it lonely? I'd do anything to make you want me. I'd give it up if you told me that I'd be the number one girl in your eyes. You're one and only.
Her vocals are so interesting. The color, the placement, it's so interesting. I can't even decide like what color it is. Her vocals are nostalgic. Like I've heard it before, but also not. And it's and not because I've listened to her music before. I'm talking just like the quality of her vocals, the color of her vocals, and the tone of her vocals is so interesting. God, and she's so beautiful. She's so pretty. I really like the video. It's really interesting. Very grunge, Y2K looking.
So what's it gonna take for you to want me? I'd give it up if you told me that I'd be the number one girl in your eyes. Tell me I'm going real big places, down to earth so friendly, and even through all the phases, tell me you accept me. Well, that's all I'm dying to hear.
She is so freaking cute. I can't. Oh, man. I would like to know why she wrote this song. Me personally, it's hitting me kind of hard in a non-romantic sense. There have been producers that I've worked with that were like family to me. For reasons I couldn't tell you. I wanted their approval so badly, but never got it, and ended up just, you know, typical story. Artist works with the producer decides to not work with that artist anymore and shelve them, and this is kind of hitting me there. I don't know why. It's not really hitting me in a romantic place. That's where it's hitting me. I don't know, like that's where she was when she was writing this, but that's where it's hitting me right now. It could just be my state of mind, just where I'm at in my life, but that's where it's hitting me.
I hear you tell me that you need me, tell me that I'm loved, tell me that I'm worth it, that I'm enough. I need it and I don't know why. This late at night, isn't it lonely? I'd do anything
sounds churchy. Not that it's bad, it's just different. It's a very, I don't want to use the word generic pop because it's not generic, it's just editing Madison here. I think the word I was looking for was stripped down. It's very simple and stripped down and just has the bare necessities for it. Piano, a little bit of synth, a little bit of, drum synth here and there. Simple. It's very simple. And it's exactly what the song needs to be. It doesn't need to be this like big, overproduced, huge pop, sensation song. It just needs to be what it is. And I think that it's really pretty. I'm a little teary-eyed, I'm not gonna lie. That's my eyes are a little hot. But this is really good, and I love the video and everything that's going on with the video. It's really cool. That's cool. They had her run. She was running. Oh, here's the most replayed section of the song, this whole section. But that was cute. She ran on beat. Hold on, let me go back. That was cute. She ran on beat. Okay, before I start crying. Oh. Hi. I have a pile of jackets back there. My friend came over and was playing dress up because I have 2 walk-in closets and they are both full. She came over to play dress up and I have not hung back up the clothes. So I just covered it with like another black jacket. That's the hoard that Kitty is sitting on at the moment. Hi, Kitty. Oh, big girl. Okay. You wanna watch the rest of this video with me? You can. All right. Personally, it's not something that I would listen to, personally. It's not knocking the song, it's not knocking her. It's just not my style of music. I feel like you can look at me and tell maybe what kind of music I'm into, but I'm into a lot of stuff. Pop's just not for me. It's not my favorite, but it's good. And I really like her music. I really like her writing style. I think she still embodies such like a classic writing style, but still introducing like the new style. Because it seems that now with writing, everybody is super objective and she is still kind of subjective. She can be very objective with her subjectiveness, but it's good. There's still some classic writing in there with a little bit of that new touch, and I really like it. I think she's a very interesting artist, and I think she's a very talented artist.
I'd do anything to make you want me. I'd give it all up if you told me that I'd be the number one girl in your eyes. Go on and on me. So what's it gonna take for you to want me? I'd give it all up if you told me that I'd be the number one girl in your eyes. The number one girl in your eyes.
She directed it! Girl! Oh, bye, Kitty. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. She directed it? Wow. Ah, chills. I don't know if you can see, but that gave me chills. Wow. Okay. Final thoughts. It was a good song. I really liked it. It's probably not getting added to my playlist, but that's fine, because it's my playlist. And if it's on your playlist, that's great. I really liked the music video and the direction that was taken. I thought it was great. I thought she did a really, really good job directing that. I wonder if she shot it herself. That would be, if she just took a camera and was like, look it, I'm gonna do it myself. No, I thought it was a really good song. It was very it was very much a pop ballad, which is exactly what it is. I think, at least the things that I've seen with Rosé, she does a really good job of making music to be exactly what it is. She's not trying to be so different that it ends up being not good, if that makes sense. Like, she's really interesting, and I can't wait to see how her career grows from here. I think she's like on her way to probably being one of the most decorated and renowned K-pop stars that's come out. But I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I live under a freaking rock, so literally a rock. I don't know. I really liked it. I thought it was a sweet song. It definitely hit me in different areas than it probably does most people. For me, it really hit me in some like business relationships that I've lost, and it's complicated when you are a musician and you're working with people or a person that's, you know, trying to sell you, because as a creative, as an artist, an actor, model, whatever, when you're trying to sell you as a brand, like your brand is you, it's not just, you know, a product or something, but you are the product that's being sold. Things get so messy and things get so convoluted, and it's almost like sometimes those people who are trying to help sell you forget that you're a person, and there's a lot of manipulation that goes on, and a lot of and a lot of just like really gross things that happen. And fortunately, I've never been in a situation where I felt like I had any physical harm, but there's definitely been a lot of emotional manipulation, a lot of emotional harm that has found its way to me working with different people, claiming that they wanted to help me develop as an artist and develop as a musician and as a person. And, you know, when promises were made, they were not kept. It really hurt, especially all the work that I was putting in there for about a little over a year. I was working my ass off. I was like living in this studio, posting every single day, getting myself gigs, working a doggy daycare job, teaching music and doing social media and booking my own gigs and playing those gigs. It was a lot, and I didn't receive any help, and it really sucked because this was a person that I thought was someone who had my best interest at heart, and someone who wanted to take my music and take my art and me and help us succeed. But that ended up not happening, and it really hurt. I was very close with this person, and they ended up kind of, you know, but enough said. It just hit me in a really different spot than I think it might have hit a lot of people, especially that need of, you know, tell me I'm your number one girl, tell me I'm the only one in your eyes, tell me I'm doing a great job, tell me you're proud of me. You know, that's a very similar feeling, at least for me, when I was working with producers and managers, like trying to figure out like what to do with my career, and they made me feel like they really cared about me, and I was like kind of always fighting for that you're proud of me moment, you know, and it just never came. It never came. Everything I did was never good enough. It was never right. At the beginning it was, but toward the end, I got blamed for a lot. They're mowing my lawn, sorry. You know, there toward the end, it just got very convoluted and toxic, I think. Not only for me, but I guess for everyone. It just wasn't a good situation. So, anyway, enough about my sad story. I like the song. Like I said, probably not going to get added to my playlist, but it was a good song. I'll listen to it again if it comes on. Might try to do some more Rosé stuff and, you know, keep it a little interesting, but I got a lot of requests to do Rosé songs, so we'll definitely try to do that. But anyway,